I just think, and you know way better than me,
Yeah.
but like, it just feels like people are jealous of this new little wave of.
They are,
rookies.
but I just hate that because like this is what we've always wanted as a league. So like, who cares who gets the credit? And if you're smart, you're making money off of them.
Yeah.
Like you are literally making money from the viewership.
And why bully the person who is like not 100% responsible, but like has a huge role in growing your sport?
Dude, and it literally like pisses me off when people are like, she's not the face of the league.
Who would be?
What?
The silence was deafening. 4 months. Fans watched as Caitlin Clark became the target of relentless cheap shots, media spin, and outright bullying, and no one in the WNBA dared to speak up. That changed when Sophie Cunningham finally broke ranks and said what needed to be said. This isn't physical play. It's targeted harassment. She didn't sugarcoat it, and fans everywhere finally felt heard. Enough is enough. It's time the league protects its brightest star instead of letting the hate slide. If you agree with Sophie, comment down below. *** protect Caitlin Clark. *** like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss the moments that actually matter.
No, there's really good, well-known people in our league. I'm not discrediting them. Like, we have a lot of badasses in our league.
Yeah.
Like, hell yeah to that. I'm all for that. But when people try to argue that she's not the face of our league,
Yeah.
or if our league would be where we're at without her, you're dumb as shit.
Yeah.
You're literally dumb as.
The noise has reached a fever pitch. The tension, unmistakable. And now, what once echoed through fan tweets and fiery group chats is being called out by someone with a front row seat to the chaos. Sophie Cunningham isn't just watching what Caitlin Clark is going through. She's living it, feeling it, and refusing to stay silent. She's seen Clark get hacked, shoved, disrespected, and blatantly ignored by refs while opponents treat her like a target instead of a teammate in the league. And now Sophie's drawing the line. She's done watching the face of the sport get sabotaged by people who should be protecting her. If you're with her, drop a *** protect Caitlin Clark *** in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss the moments that shake the league.
The biggest stars the WNBA's ever
Who's that?
had. Her name rhymes with Schmaitlin.
Hurtland?
Yeah. What has that been like, seeing her not only kind of transform a league, but also just be like,
No,
is that fair to say?
not even just the league, but like
The
women's
sport.
basketball as a whole around the
Yeah.
world. No, I think it's awesome. I think it's so funny because she's like 22, 23 years old and the whole world is watching her.
And then came the moment that changed everything. Sophie Cunningham didn't tiptoe around the issue. She went all in, while others stayed quiet. She stepped into the fire and took a direct shot at the system itself. This wasn't just a post-game soundbite or vague solidarity. Sophie called out the very league that's been cashing in on Caitlin Clark's fame while doing little to shield her from constant abuse. With one bold move, she flipped the script. The league wasn't just silent, it was complicit. And Sophie? She became the one forcing it into the spotlight, holding up the flashlight and demanding accountability.
You have seen players in our league try to like toughen up Caitlin. We call her CC. CC. For even when I wasn't on her team, like I know the talks that Phoenix had in the locker room of like, no, we're gonna prove her, we're gonna show her what the W really is. You know what I mean? And like, I get it to a certain extent. And like every rookie coming into the league, that's how you're gonna treat them. But
Right.
there's just more for her.
What Sophie Cunningham revealed cuts deeper than anyone expected. She made it clear, this isn't just physical play or rookie hazing. It's targeted, intentional, and deeply embedded in the culture. Sophie admitted what fans have long suspected but couldn't prove, that the rough treatment Caitlin Clark has been receiving isn't just a byproduct of competition. It's a strategy. She was there for it. Back when she played for the Phoenix Mercury, she sat in the rooms, heard the huddles, and followed the game plans. And yes, part of those plans was making life miserable for Clark. This was never about adjusting to the league. These were premeditated hits designed to send a message. Sophie didn't just confirm the abuse, she exposed the blueprint.
So it's her second year. And like now being on her team and like seeing it, I'm like, what are people doing? Like actually it's just too much. And
Yeah.
like, it's just, I'm over it. And if I'm saying it's too much.
And yet, what Sophie Cunningham is witnessing now, from inside the locker room, shoulder to shoulder with Caitlin Clark, is beyond anything she ever expected. As she put it, every rookie gets tested. But this is calculated. It's relentless. Now that she's no longer part of the opposition but wearing the same jersey, she sees it clearly. This isn't just physicality or intensity. It's a vendetta. What are people doing? She asked, her voice filled with disbelief. It's just too much. And she's right. It is.
No player ever has gotten this type of treatment coming into the league. LeBron will probably be the closest person that got this type of treatment. And that's only because he big as fuck and he used to come to the lane, and the only way you could stop him is to pull him down. But even when they used to pull his ass down, they did not try to hurt him. A lot of times they would just grab LeBron and like just stop him from falling. It wasn't malicious with this shit. And it's so sad that y'all just turning a blind eye. Y'all just like, oh, it's not bullying. She's not getting targeted. She deserves it because she talks trash. Oh my God.
The stats tell a story that can't be ignored. Caitlin Clark, in just a rookie season, has absorbed more physical abuse than any other player in the WNBA. She's been the target of 20% of all flagrant fouls league-wide. That's 1 out of every 5. Let that sink in. And the damage shows. She's already missed games due to 3 separate injuries, 2 groin pulls and a quad strain. This isn't bad luck or standard rookie wear and tear. This is systematic. This is deliberate. This is a campaign to wear her down.
All the sports anchors, they're all haters too. That's crazy. They're definitely not analysts. They don't know shit about basketball. Rick? What the fuck are you talking about? I've never seen so much hate on a new athlete since I've been living. Since my 43 years of living, I've never seen so much hate towards an athlete. He says, oh, she's not getting bullied. This is normal physicality. If you're gonna be talking shit, putting it in my face and saying, yeah, what up, then you gonna have that shit coming for you. Somebody gonna bust you in the mouth for knocking a shot down.
What's truly alarming is how the physicality against Clark has only escalated, exactly as Sophie Cunningham predicted. We've seen Kennedy Carter's cheap shot somehow downgraded to a common foul. Alyssa Thomas barreled her shoulder into Clark with 0 flagrant called. Marina Mabry blatantly shoved her to the ground, and still, nothing. The refs aren't just missing calls, they are setting a tone. A dangerous one. And Cunningham isn't guessing. She's speaking from 6 seasons of experience. She's faced Clark as an opponent and now defends her as a teammate. She knows what's part of the game and what crosses a line. And this has crossed the line.
What we all been witnessing right before our eyes about our precious CC, my precious CC, Caitlin Clark. For the ones who didn't know. So basically, she was saying that when they was preparing, when she was on the other team before she came to the Indiana Fever, we talking about Sophie Cunningham. She was basically saying that the Phoenix Mercury players were basically game planning and saying that they was going to assault her.
Then came the moment that cemented Sophie Cunningham's legacy, not just as a player, but as a protector. On her podcast, Asterisk Show Me Something Asterisk, she ripped the curtain off a so-called anti-Clark agenda. With raw frustration, she declared, Asterisk, it literally pisses me off when people say she's not the face of the league. Asterisk, no sugarcoating, no PR spin, just truth. And Sophie didn't stop at words. On the court, she sent a message that echoed across the league, delivering a hard foul to Sheldon that ignited an all-out melee. It wasn't reckless. It was calculated. A warning shot to anyone targeting Clark. If you come for her, you answer to Sophie.
Let's take a look at this photo right here. If this doesn't tell you that Caitlin Clark, everywhere she goes, moves the needle, ESPN and all these talking heads are idiots. She did not even play in this game. This game was actually the Barbie game for Angel Reese. But look at the amount of people that came to this game just to see Caitlin Clark.
Sophie Cunningham just did what WNBA leadership refused to do, take a stand. She made a choice that the league's decision-makers keep avoiding. Protect the future or watch it get destroyed. Cunningham didn't just speak up for Caitlin Clark. She drew a line in the sand for the entire league. While others stayed silent, she called out the toxic targeting, the officiating failures, and the culture of jealousy that's holding the league back. The warning signs are flashing. Clark's injuries are piling up, the cheap shots haven't stopped, and the officials still look the other way. But now someone with real credibility is holding them accountable. Sophie's voice is rising just as the WNBA's reputation is sinking. If the league keeps stalling, they won't just lose a player, they'll lose the very future they've been chasing. Sophie isn't backing down, she's leading. If you're with her, comment * protect Caitlin Clark *. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on all notifications. Tap the video on your screen. We'll catch you in the next one.